Hello and welcome back to English Chill Chill Studio. I'm Fern, and I'm so glad you're here. Before we start today's episode, let's take a deep breath together. Inhale slowly and exhale. Let's take a moment to just be still. Let the noise of the day fall away. This is your time. You're not here to be perfect. You're here to feel safe in English, to listen gently, to grow slowly. If you find this peaceful space helpful, I'd love to invite you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. When you do, you're helping others, people just like you, find a soft way to learn. One that doesn't pressure. One that doesn't judge. One that feels like a warm cup of tea. And now, let's begin. You don't need to speak. You don't need to remember anything. You don't need to try. Just let the words float softly into your ears and stay as long as you like. Today's story is about meetings. If you work in an office, or plan to, you know this moment well. You enter the room. Maybe the lights are bright. Maybe there's a long table, or a video screen, or someone sharing a slide. You sit down, you open your notebook, you smile, but inside, you're nervous. What if I need to speak? What if I forget how to say something? What if my English sounds not enough? I understand. So many of us, even fluent speakers, feel small in meetings. Because meetings are where voices are heard, and sometimes we feel we have nothing to say. But that's not true. You have something valuable. Your presence, your ideas, your energy. Even your silence has meaning. But today, I want to give you the gentle words that can help you speak. Not louder, but kinder. Not perfect, but polite and professional. Because when your English feels soft and respectful, people listen. You feel calm. And the meeting becomes a safe space, not a scary one. So today, I'll walk you through many real meeting situations, and I'll share quiet, clear ways to speak. Not to impress, but to connect. Let's begin. It's 9:00. You walk into the room. You take a seat. People are arriving. Some are chatting. Some are setting up laptops. The leader of the meeting walks in. They say, "Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining." You smile and nod. They ask, "Shall we begin?" And now, the meeting starts. Even if you don't speak much, you are present. And presence is power. Now imagine this. Someone says, "Let's go around and share quick updates." And it's your turn. You feel the pressure. You want to speak clearly. You want to sound polite. So you say gently, "Sure, I'll keep it short." Or, "Thanks, I'll give a quick update on my side." Or even just, "Okay, from my side, everything is going as planned." You don't need to say a lot. Just say it kindly, with calm rhythm. You could also say, "We're still waiting for final feedback, but we're ready to move forward." Or, "There's no major update this week, but we're continuing as usual." Even short sentences can sound professional when you say them gently. Now imagine someone shares something. They finish. Everyone nods. You want to respond. So you say softly, "Thanks for the update." Or, "That sounds great." Or, "Noted. Thanks for sharing that." These are little phrases that show respect. You don't need to give a big opinion. You just acknowledge, and that's enough. Now imagine this. You didn't understand something, or you missed a detail. It's okay. This happens to everyone, in every language. You can politely ask, "Sorry, could you repeat that last part?" Or, just to clarify, "Do you mean the marketing plan or the sales launch?" Or even, "I might have missed it. What's the timeline again?" These are soft ways to stay included. They show that you care, and that you're listening. No shame. No fear, just real English, used kindly. Now imagine you need to ask for help in the meeting. You want to be polite, not pushy. You want to sound warm, not weak. So you might say, "Would it be okay to get your input on this?" Or, "Could I check something with you after this meeting?" Or, "Can I ask for your help with a data review later today?" These questions don't sound demanding. They sound like teamwork. That's polite power. Now imagine you disagree with something. But you don't want to argue. You just want to offer a different idea. You can say, "I see your point. May I offer a slightly different view?" Or, "That's interesting. Another angle might be," or, "I'm wondering if there's another way to look at it." This is soft disagreement. It's calm, it's gentle, and it's strong because it's respectful. You don't need to say, "I disagree." You can say, "I'd like to add something instead." Now imagine the meeting is ending. Someone asks, "Any last comments?" You might say, "I think we've covered everything from my side." Or, "Oh, no further updates from me." Or simply, "All good on my side, thank you." And the meeting ends. You leave. You walk back to your desk. You feel calm. You showed up. You spoke softly. You listened fully. You supported your team with your presence. That is enough. And now that we've walked through those moments, let's go even deeper. Let's listen to more soft phrases you might hear use. Not in formal training, but in real life. Maybe someone says, can I check something with you real quick? You reply, of course, what's up? Maybe someone says, do you have 2 minutes after the call? You say, sure, I'll be available. Maybe you want to speak during the meeting, but don't want to interrupt. You can say, may I jump in for a second? Or, sorry to interrupt, just wanted to add something quickly. That's not rude. That's respectful and natural. Now imagine you're leading a small part of a meeting. You want to ask a question to the group. You say, just a quick question for the team. What's the latest update from sales? Or, before we move on, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Even if you're not the official leader, you can speak like one. Gently. Clearly, with care. And now let's reflect. Politeness is not weakness. Softness is not silence. Gentle English is still powerful. You don't need to be loud to be strong. You just need to be clear, kind, present. Even a few words, spoken with calm, can change how people hear you. And now, those words are inside you. You've heard them. You've felt them. And little by little, you'll use them.